That is expensive.
Alright, let's see how things work. Can you guys hear me? Can you all hear me? Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Y'all can hear the beautiful music in the background.
Sounds very smooth. What game is this?
The game is Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear. Oh, snap.
Thought I'd play a couple rounds, get into it. Eating my cereal.
Eat some Scurio. Yes.
Well, you stars coast to coast, post to post. Happy New Year. Happy Harambe. How are you today? It is a beautiful Wednesday. Beautiful hump day. And it's your boy, WILLZILLA, aka Undisputed, aka Will the Thrill, aka the Handsome Squidward, aka the Black Gumby, aka the Mr. Roshi, aka the Kaiju Killer, aka Dr. Doom, aka Akuma, aka I gotta work on that last one. I gotta work on those last ones.
Yeah.
I'm not good there. But nonetheless, it's your boy WILLZILLA. You stars coast to coast, post to post. I'm so happy to see you all, to talk to you about the amazing things that have happened. We actually had $10,000, over $10,000 raised for ViewUnity Extra Life, and I'm so excited for this year because we got to really set the difference in the tone. We passed the goal. We made a goal for 10,000. We passed it. I'm happy. And you know what? I had a lot of revelations this year, or past year, and you know what? I gotta say, it was supposed to be the year of the hero, right? So I tried to do everything I possibly could to save the day, and we did it. We really did it. We did it. We gained $10,000, which really made me excited and happy. However, it took a lot of digesting to get through that year, and to the point where I started questioning my good deeds, my good actions, letting things go, letting things kind of sit by. I'm trying to say this the nicest way possible. I was in a situation where all year I was being very open, being very generous, being very giving, being very understanding, trying my hardest to be the right person, even when I was doing wrong stuff. And I thought about the bigger picture of all of it. And I noticed that people were just not as genuine as I thought they would be reciprocating. So as a result of that, I decided to do things that would benefit me, and I actually chose and said these things, right? And it's crazy that I was seen as a bad person because I decided to choose what actually benefited me and not them, even though they were taking advantage of me for countless months. And it's not just like one person or one situation, it's multiple occasions of this happening, especially in my life. And so what I wanted to do is talk about why this year we're choosing to be the villain, and why I'm choosing to be the villain. I want to hear any questions that you may have, or if you want to discuss anything, I would love to talk about it. And I want to get into the understanding of a villain. I want to get into the understanding of why we choose the villain. I want to get into what are we going to do about this and what's it going to look like for this year. So, let's chat. If you have questions about life, we can talk about it. If you have questions about what we're doing, let me know. But ViewUnity has decided to join the Gory Gang, and with that, we're here to raise over 10K again. And my goal is actually doubled because you guys did so awesome last time. I believe in y'all. I think I can double this. So, if anybody's in the chat, if you're on the Discord, come on the View Crew chat. You can jump in here, have a conversation with me. If anybody isn't here, please tell us who you are, just to make sure that the crowd knows who you're talking to.
That was beautiful.
Oh.
Well, folks, I'm not present because I'm not dressed for the occasion, but
Yeah, we ain't about that. This is an adult stream. It's not an FX stream.
Right, which is me with my night clothes and a bonnet. But
Amen.
Hello, I'm Lord Peacha. I'm just here chilling. I might play Guilty Gear. It might beat Will's butt. Who knows? But you know, I'm also here kicking it in the chats just because. But yeah, this is the year of the villain. And I'm actually really excited about this year. It's going to be pretty kick-ass, to say the least. And I'm just all for it. I'm all for the villain aspect of life. And I definitely want to hear other people's opinion about it as to why do we mostly look up to villains than the heroes. So I think that's going to be pretty dope.
Thanks for saying that. So, it's been really nice to just be able to have this conversation, to have these talks with other people. For me, I like casual conversation, but I also love a good guided conversation. I think just talking about the understanding of why will be really helpful. So yeah, so while we get into this gameage, I want you all to please help yourselves with just any questions, any comments. I would be more than happy to answer them as we go on and keep talking. So alright, let's get into it. My screen said no, William. No. Oh my god. Well, should I put all our little blocks in here so then everybody can see the blocks of who's talking, or does that matter, you think?
This is your stream.
Alright.
So you should put yourself there unless somebody show up and show their beautiful faces.
Nah, we ain't got that in here. So. Let's see. If y'all have trouble
I didn't want to interrupt, but hello.
Go ahead. Hey, what's up, X?
Oh, there's X.
Hey, how's it going? I have not heard Peach's voice in a while, and that's great. And also, I just want to let you guys know I'm Mr. X, and I am a designer at Viewprint.
That's what I'm talking about. Viewprint.
Yay! So
Yay!
back, just pretty much back to you, Will.
Hey, you be bad. I was like, y'all just jump in and come on out. That's all right. So I gotta decide before I get into this. Go ahead.
Also, I have to delete a ton of files that stocked up on my iPad today, so that's why I'm just like, back to you.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Thank you for chiming in. You know.
Yeah, we like people jumping in. We love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jump around. Jump around.
Jump around.
Hey.
Jump
around.
So, either I can rest between each chapter or watch it all at once. I don't know. What should I do? Should I? The story mode of this game is divided into multiple chapters. By which manner would you like to play? Average 20 minutes per chapter. You can also change the setting at any time in the pause menu. I feel like I should watch it all at once, right?
It's incredibly long, just to let you know. Did you put it in English?
Yeah, I put it in English.
Okay.
I guess I'll rest between each chapter.
Yeah.
Let's get into this story then, I guess, because I thought I was gonna be battling, but I was like, maybe I'll just go to a story and just while that's happening, we can chat while the story's happening too, I guess.
Right.
Wait,
Oh, we
what are
also
you
want to see you
playing
do some
tonight?
live stream, like chat. I mean, fighting other people. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
How can this be? Mankind's emotions have overtaken the world, and one girl
So, what are
is
you guys
supposed to
playing
show
tonight?
the world tore itself from its origin.
Guilty Gear.
The only
That's
solution
it?
is
Oh,
to
so
rid
it's
her
just a story
of
mode.
humanity's
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a load of fun.
Oh, it's a
Forgive
fun
me.
game. Like,
All I can leave her.
I have a dude
Is
that's
her name.
very beastie. His name is Zatos. I love him.
Eno's here.
Mm,
Here.
I can't spoil anything. I'm not going to be that person.
Eno's here.
Nope, don't be that person. But I like his combos. So he's he's a weird fella.
Well, this is a
You
real
guys are
story.
going-
A real story.
Oh.
Do any
my.
of you really think you can stop
Yeah,
me?
you'll fight soon. But you
Yeah,
know,
but
it's
still, I
gonna
mean,
take a
yeah.
while.
No idiots in your little group, I see.
If you turn back now, we can all stay that way.
You'd be like, we'll be fighting
These
later.
days.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
I
later.
should. Look, I want to go online, but I also feel like getting my butt whipped online. But, I mean, I'm ready for it, but
It's a great way
I
to stay in
mean-
shape.
I feel for
I mean, you take the hits, bro.
Really,
What-
I do.
it's
Take the hit.
lifestyle.
Just accept the hits.
Maybe okay. So after this one, I will go. I'll do it.
Our first
Okay.
idiot.
Damn, he didn't even get a chance. I can see him go to Gear Strive 2. Wow. If I ever wear that outfit, don't let me go outside.
If
Don't
I was
let you go
her
outside?
size, I would wear that
Sorry
outfit.
about
Like
the
you couldn't tell
mess.
me nothing
Didn't know you
at
were
that
such a
point.
neat
I would just go that to Walmart just because.
I would go to Target with that outfit. I wouldn't go to Walmart. I deserve to see me like this.
Why are you here?
How about you? Why are you here? You wouldn't have ended up like this if you just gone and died when you lost your war against
Ah
humanity.
man, that means I can't see anything.
And you believe you
You
won?
can go
Which
to
is
Williams
such
Extra Life
brilliant imagination.
and look at
Oh,
the
yeah.
Twitch.
Better than
Oh,
not
yeah, go
having
to
one at
Twitch.
all.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm not the one who had to
I
give up my
could, but I
crown,
deleted
Cass.
the Twitch app.
Oh,
You can watch it on the
Be
Extra
careful
Life
now.
page.
That
I have,
Yeah.
I have it
at
connected.
your feet is a lion's mane.
I'll give you the link.
You might be on the
Give me the
other side
link.
of the
Give me the
cage
link.
now, but you won't
I
get
can
away
can
with it
enjoy
for long.
conversations here, but it makes me feel. It doesn't make me feel too bad. I'd be like, oh,
I
I'll
could
just get on there in a
stop
second.
if you'd like.
There goes the link.
So long as you
Link.
return what's mine.
Oh,
There
so
goes the link.
sensual.
Yours. You think it will obey you
okay.
just because you put a leash around its neck? That power needs no master.
Today it does. And once you see someone wielding it, you'll know who the master really is.
You may think you know
I hope
everything,
that
but
my
you can never
live
foresee your
stream
mistakes.
next Saturday
You're just a
will be
child,
smooth.
excited over a new
Yeah,
toy.
smooth.
I'm
Peanut
praying for
butter?
that.
No.
Yes,
Just remember.
yes.
Just remember. Sorry.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Just
I was
remember
gonna say,
what.
just remember. Don't touch that knife though.
Right. Like, I don't, you know what? Crash be on some trash, dude. And I want to get 4 because I hear 4 is just as bad. Like, I mean, it's in terms of difficulty. But they made this extra stupid hard for no reason. And I was like, I did not remember this being hard when I played it on PlayStation 1. But speaking of which, Microsoft owns the right to Crash Bandicoot now.
Yeah. Yay. He's officially a Xbox character. Ain't that
Mhm.
funny?
I always
And
felt
that
like
is-
Crash should have been an Xbox character though.
Right.
Someone
Kinda
finally
does feel
found
like
me
it.
out, huh?
Like the quality of it
You're
reminds
the
me of
most
an
dangerous
Xbox character.
someone you
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like Banjo-Kazooie used to be Nintendo, now it's Xbox.
Someone
They
once
didn't do anything
said
Right.
with that. Yeah.
Right.
that if mankind's
I just
endless
think
want
that's like
could be
really
sated,
hilarious. But
inequality
the
It is.
acquisition,
conflict would
the
come
acquisition
to an
was
end.
one of
Or,
the most
to look at it
like
another way,
scariest things
if
I've
you
ever
were to
seen
rob
Xbox do.
humanity
I
of
remember
its
like
desire,
last
you
year
would
they
bring
talked about
peace
like,
to the
yeah, we
world.
wanted to buy Nintendo,
But who
and
wants a
Nintendo laughed in
world
their
like
faces
that?
real hard.
And what is the
I
peace
would
people
too.
desire? Asking that is to ask
You're like, what's so funny?
what humanity is.
Like they looked at that proposal and went slap. Like, bitch, I don't want that. I'm not mad at it. Like, it's Nintendo. Like how? Like I wonder. I want to know how much. Like everybody has a price, but I want to know like Nintendo spiel. Like how much would they ever sell their whole company to?
Nintendo would never sell.
They wouldn't
Right.
do it.
Nintendo will never sell. Like that's like saying Disney's gonna sell.
Oh wow,
Like,
yeah.
like Disney would sell to Google. Like Google buys
Or
Disney.
right. Or Amazon, something.
Those guys say, I know what my worth is much.
If
Right.
Amazon and Disney come together, my God,
Ooh, game over. Right. That could be really
everything just
terrible.
becomes one. Everything just becomes one company.
Right.
Like,
This is like
I
a
guess
really
it's-
like a real
Everything all right?
story.
I can hear
Yeah,
tires
real
screeching.
story. Like they're on
These
it.
windows have great visibility. Wouldn't
yeah,
you
man.
agree?
This
You
is
wouldn't
you're
even
gonna be
know they were
amazed at how
there.
much they put
Indeed.
into this, but
They're 110
yeah,
millimeters
you know what?
thick,
Be
too.
quiet. I'm a spoiler. You know what? Just call me
100%
Spoiler X.
bullseye, just as fast on land as in the
Spoiler X.
water. Worst case scenario,
Yeah,
she can
spoiler.
even move without wheels. And our driver's more than her good
I don't
looks.
want to spoil.
She's got 42 manuals worth of emergency protocol committed to memory. Not
So
bad,
much
huh,
spoil.
Mr.
Oscar, no need for a mister.
I
Oscar,
couldn't see
then.
anybody in
Anyway,
America
this car
wearing
you've
this,
chosen
like
for your little
on,
hitchhike
like look
could
at that
put
eye
any
piece.
tank
I
to
would
shame. My
I
only
would think
complaint
that's
is that I
strange to
can't
wear
find an
around like
insurance
the
company
city.
to
I'd
cover
be
it.
like, the hell? Is there a convention?
Do you know why that is?
Well, yes, I do. Because you are the 76th President of the United States, and this is your personal car. A little flashier
That's
than
an
I would have
amazing
chosen
car.
on my way to proposed demilitarization
Right.
at G4, but
I kind of want
nonetheless.
a car like that.
I
I'm not
agree
gonna
with
lie.
you there.
Dope.
I do apologize
I thought
for
it was a
forcing my way
trolley.
in like this. I had considered alternative approaches,
Rude.
but
Save the explanation for later. For now, we need to get all these eyes off us.
So
Our intrepid
after
reporters
this,
confirm firsthand
so
that
after
the
this
gearmaker is currently
situation,
seated with the president. That is
I'm
correct.
gonna
It
start
seems that
getting
the most
into
heinous criminal
the
in
villain
history,
mindset
commonly known
and
as that
talk
man,
about
may
that.
have surrendered
And
himself
what,
into
like,
While we
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
been able to get a clear view of the situation, witnesses are reporting that he was speaking
After
with
the
the
cutscene.
president.
behind
Now there's a
innumerable
possibility
crimes
that
during
this
the
may be a
Crusades.
copycat.
The monikers That Man and the Gearmaker should be familiar
His
to
true
anyone who's
identity
ever
has
opened a
remained a
history
mystery
textbook.
until now.
Some speculate that he may be involved.
Like this is literally like a whole anime episode.
Citizens
really
have
is.
started to gather intelligence, resulting in
No,
confusion.
no
Recent
police
spread of unfounded
actually like
speculation.
worried about
As
that.
of now, we don't
No?
have any
He's
confirmation.
a man of many names.
How fast they're going?
Perhaps we should call him by the one most familiar to
This
us.
this is anime. You know they don't
Devil.
care. You know they don't. They do
If you
not
have to
care.
You shouldn't be in the anime.
oh,
Exactly.
actually, I like the storytelling.
You don't say. Wait,
That
huh?
don't mean go through
I hate to
walls.
say it,
That don't mean
but
like
you
go
heard
over
that
speed
right.
limit.
It was a necessity. I want my actions to be just as
But you got
transparent
people
as
who
the
look
glass
like a
of this
whole
window. I know
cosplay
that my request
character
is
on a normal
unreasonable,
day.
but
So they
You
like,
call it a request.
oh, that's this
All those eyes on
Uchiwan
us,
or
this is
whatever.
a command.
That's just
You might
him.
not be right,
Like,
but if the pen is mightier
I
than
went
the
to school
sword,
with
then the
him in
microphone
third
is
grade
stronger
or
than
third
cannon.
class.
You're supposedly the mastermind behind a 100-year
That's funny.
war. Whether that's true or not, it's what the people believe. If the victims of
I
that
already
conflict
like
or their
I
families
already
are
wear a Mario head as it is. People just
they aren't just
like,
here to get a look at you.
comment and say, "Woohoo, it's Mario!" And it's like, yeah.
Huh?
Get down!
Well, you need to go to a con.
I want to go to a con, and I've
Have you
actually
been to a con?
invited. No, I haven't been to a con.
the hell?
Damn, what the hell you doing? Right, that's
What the hell about you, Hill?
Yeah.
What? I just never went to a con.
You like you literally look like you live in
the other
con.
one is in Illyria.
Right.
Like if I had to know where to go to con,
Skies,
I would ask you.
We're going
I
to
would,
need a
I would ask you before I
43rd
ask
manual,
myself.
Mr. President.
Right.
I mean,
Mr. Oscar,
I've
they say
been
that there's
around
nothing you
people
can't
who
do.
like
So what could you possibly
go
want
to
from
cons
us?
to beat. Nah, man.
Dude, yeah, okay. I'm gonna pop your
Confine.
anime cherry.
For you?
Your con cherry.
Right.
I
Right.
don't think there's a
Fan
soul in this world that can hold
Expo
you.
coming up in the last week of April.
For the toe.
Like when
I actually can make that, funny enough. So that's good. Exciting.
Good. Good.
it's funny. It's just funny. It's
The
just
tome.
like people have invited me to cons, and then
You
when
mean the
like
Tome of
the
Origin?
whole
To be more
spiel of
precise,
the
I need a
COVID
place that
happened.
cannot be accessed by
Just
any
like,
outside force.
oh, we can't
One
take
that
you to the
cannot be
con. We
forced
did buy
open
you
by
tickets,
any
but
weapon
we're
or
sorry.
spell,
We have to be fun.
no matter how strong.
I was like, okay,
Now I
I'm
see.
cool.
So, like
I'm alright.
Alcatraz?
No, Mr. President. He's referring to an even safer
And
location.
so yeah, we never went
The
to a con.
Presidential Emergency
We just
Operations
acknowledge
Kinda
this
like-
is a black president though in
In
the
other
story.
words,
Like wow. And he
Right.
light-skinned.
Like. Right. And he dark skinned.
Oh, you'll find that his actor is pretty like funny. He's in like Hallmark movies.
Oh really?
Yes. He actually used to be a football player.
Wow. Nice.
I feel like being a voice actor, you can't be a voice actor. Voice actor finds you. And you have to
Right.
be there. I feel like there's no like one way to get it become.
Right.
I mean, you gotta act.
Oh, you get to finally fight, I believe.
Soul bad guy.
We'll see.
I saw you in the newspaper, you
Just
know.
smack him with your gun.
You can
Smack
read.
him with your install.
Shit, you're smarter than I thought. How about you read
That
this
voice
for
sounds so
me?
familiar.
Ooh, who's that handsome devil?
Come
That's
on,
not-
read
That dude's
it.
voice sounds so
Says
familiar.
you're worth 2 months worth of meals.
2 whole months. Figured a big world-saving hero would have more expensive tastes. Shouldn't you be putting up your feet at the castle right now? What are you doing out here, bounty hunting?
Do I look like I got any table manners? Hold on now. Hear me out. I get it. Between the name and the look, I can seem a little scary. But you make the right choice here, and I'll show you my softer side.
No, wrong file. Wrong. Oh. Never mind. I'll do it again.
Dang. What? Wait a second. Okay, you took, it's bigger on the other end.
That was the wrong choice.
What?
No freaking way!
He didn't after round and found out.
Right.
I'm with you.
Jesus.
Okay, the stream is not for the babies, right?
That was so
Oh,
unnecessary.
it's for the
That was so
babies, but
unnecessary. How you gonna just break a
This
whole
is-
entire
oh.
street like that?
The army didn't burn their morals and budget 100 years ago to make
Says
someone
adult
you could
stream, man.
disrespect.
adult stream, but
wasn't the army who
we are
moved it.
raising money
It
for
was Oscar.
children.
This guy
You know,
sure as
just
hell
in
doesn't
case
need
if
to
one
know
of
that.
us throw out a curse word,
Oh, we doing it like that, huh? Okay.
doing it like
I'll
that,
settle for you.
Yeah, just
yeah.
in case if you start cussing again, X. You know how you get sometimes.
Okay. All right. I'll be careful of my words. I'll use the baby language.
Well, not all of the baby, because you know the baby kills people too.
Right. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh yeah.
That was a double entendre.
Our citizens have both freedom of thought and freedom of speech.
You said I was supposed to be fighting at this time. You lied, BK.
I swear I saw it because I saw the girl.
I thought I was wrong, and then I was more wrong.
Kai, our
Oh, whatever.
administration
You
is
play the
not a
game.
popular
I can't, because that's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's literally the whole point.
Or
I can't.
containment cell 300
God.
meters underground.
Play the
Push
game.
on quickly.
Play the game.
And you chose to leave the comfort of the castle and come take a look for
Dang.
yourself. I didn't plan on doing so until I heard that the first king himself was inspecting the site.
Ugh, why modems are
Are you
expensive?
really so
Jeez.
desperate for supporters?
In terms of pure accomplishment, people say I should be the third king.
Lines like that are why you keep making enemies. What are the damages?
32 injured, and the sturdiest door in the castle kicked down.
What was stolen?
So,
Nothing.
I gotta say that being a villain, it sounds like really intriguing
Nothing I could
and
include in
fun
our
because
report,
it's like,
right?
ooh, I get to do bad
The
stuff.
culprit took
Or,
something
yeah,
from areas.
I get to
Whether that's a weapon,
be the one that people
power,
don't
or
like,
something
and
else we should
I
be
get to
afraid
be
of.
glorified
Like I
for not being what people want.
It's as if we're cursed. How has it only been 3 weeks?
I think it's really
3
like
weeks between the
I think it's
end of the
important to
war
understand that being a
and the
villain
culprit
isn't just
decided to
mean
shake
like
things up again.
doing bad things, right?
What did you say her name was?
Right.
I'm curious, what do each of you think what it means to be a villain?
If you're planning on becoming a detective,
I think it just means to
chose
be
one hell of a
misunderstood
first case.
Say it again?
by. I think it just means to be
This is an
misunderstood.
extensive criminal record. If even half of these accusations are true,
And
then
what it means to
10
be a
life
villain is
sentences
to
wouldn't be
do
enough. And she's a combat
things
genius with the
that you
ability
wouldn't do to
move
hurt
through
anyone
time?
else. I
It's
mean,
no
to
wonder
hurt.
the police and the military
No,
have
I'm
thrown in
saying
the
this
towel.
wrong. In my mind,
Spare
I'm
us
thinking
the
it's like, yeah, that
barbs
sounds
and
right. But
greed, would you?
Barbs.
I think
I like
being
to
a
think of them
villain
as
is just being
staples holding the
misunderstood
pages
and
together.
mistreating
Otherwise,
others
it's
because they
an endless
mistreated
list
you.
of excuses for why Eno's running wild. But on that note, Leo, I do have one question about all of this.
I would say in this
What is her goal?
context,
All of our
considering
influence on
that
those pages in your hand.
She's the strongest
certain stuff
performance
that you
criminal
dealt
in
with,
history.
Will, saying
Other than that,
on
we
my
don't know a
end,
thing.
Even where she came from?
we don't even know if
people
Eno's her real name.
oftentimes villainize individuals when they choose to
Saves
put
me the
themselves
trouble of
first
looking her
this
up in the
time, because a
registry,
lot
at
of
least.
people were accustomed of
She's been
taking
known to work with the
advantage
gear maker. Though
of
again,
of
we
the
can't say why.
situation. So
Or at
I
least
think the
she
year the
was working
villain
with him
is,
until recently.
let me step
What
up
makes
my
this time any
boundaries, not in a
different?
toxic
never
way,
made a move
in a
this
healthy
big
way,
before.
because
Not to
at that
brag,
point,
but I'm a video
no matter
surveillance
what you
fiend.
do, you're still going to be
If I
looked
caught it on
down,
camera, I could
looked
track a
down
thief to
on
the end of the world.
just by putting yourself first.
But Eno destroyed
And
all
but
the
you know
footage
what's
from
what's
last
really crazy is that many
course.
people
That's
talk
criminal
about putting
behavior
yourself
101.
first until
Not
they
for
realize
her.
how it's affecting
Usually
them,
she
that they
wants
can
the
no longer
This
take
time,
advantage
she
of that
didn't want to be
person.
seen.
So I look
It's
at
pretty-
being a
She was
villain,
hiding something.
you know, something like
Which can
that. Go
only
ahead,
mean
sorry.
No, finish your sentence.
She's got a
please.
sequel in the
Oh no,
works.
oh I'm finished.
So, it's putting
How
yourself
grateful
first.
I am that we have your brain.
How do you do that,
But
and
what
how
is
do
it
you know
about
you
this that
didn't
has you
do that
so
in the beginning?
rattled?
A lot of people don't realize that they're
The
not doing
timing.
that.
It's too close to the G4
Right.
summit
I think
for
it's
this to be a
mutual.
coincidence.
Right.
And we've got two troublemakers in play here. The
And I
gear
think that's a
maker
good
and Eno.
question
They
about
may
how
have
do you
different motives,
know
but I can't imagine their
that you're
actions
putting
are
yourself
entirely
first.
unrelated. When two
I think
tornadoes
it all
collide,
stems
they create an
from
even bigger storm.
being in a place of
You're right. The timing couldn't be worse. We need to
people
put an end to all this.
at times
rather-
people please without realizing it.
We need a tornado that can snuff out the
Probably
other
has a lot to
tornadoes.
do with their own trauma. And you
Daryl.
know,
So bad guy is still a bounty
they
hunter,
have been
is he
taken
not?
advantage of
The man
because of
spent
it,
100
because people
years
took their
trying to
kindness
get
for
his life
weakness.
It's not that I don't appreciate what he's gone through.
So I would say
heroes
like
are put
putting
on a different
yourself
pedestal.
first
We
means
shower them
that
with praise
I'm not gonna put as much
because we
effort
expect them to
onto
risk their
things
lives.
that's not really serving me. So let's say somebody constantly hit me up and ask for money, and they know I would give it to them in a heartbeat. The minute you put yourself first, it's like, you know, I can't worry about this person and what are they doing with their money, because you know, I'm not really looking for anything from this individual,
he won't
but I
fall off?
realize this
Just about
person
time.
doesn't really have their great
Hey.
intentions. Well, I need to put myself first. And some people are really bothered by that.
Hey,
I guess I
Jackie,
would say
careful with that.
last Sunday
I just put it
I
together,
displayed
so it's
my
not stable
villain
yet.
side
What? Is it gonna blow up or
when
something?
I did not
Yeah,
answer the
and take
phone
the whole damn mountain
when my
with you.
stepdad called
That's
about
before we even got
streaming
batteries in the
services.
thing.
Well,
And I
that's
got yelled at
terrifying.
because
You really wanted
apparently
me
it was
to
my
carry this around.
responsibility
You
to
ever get an
provide
entire
them the
century to tinker
necessities that
away
they
to
should have had a
hobby?
long time
You'd be
ago, and I
amazed
told
at
them
what
that
you
wasn't
can
my
make.
problem.
Huh? You
And
call
I
this
displayed
a
that
hobby?
villain side by
That's a little impressive.
establishing boundaries.
different than
You know,
brand name
Sunday
clothes or
is my
jewelers.
day where
Think of
I
it as
want
a
alone
bouquet of
time.
roses.
Don't
Can
call
handle
me
it that way, too.
unless it's an
Maybe I'd know
emergency.
how if you ever gave me any.
And so people don't like that. Like, oh no, how dare you? You want alone time?
Don't pull a stunt like that.
You're a bad guy for that.
You're a
You
regular
know?
human now.
That's how I look at it.
You know what I mean. Wouldn't you have rather stayed back at the
I
castle?
like that. Like, well, even in the story just now, he said, you know, we give heroes praises and celebrations because we expect them, not because they
I'm
want
nothing
to,
more
because we
than a
expect
temporary
them
replacement
to make the
personality.
sacrifice
Just
for us.
an AI put in place to steer
So it's
the
like almost as a hero,
Save
they
that
expect you to
question
make
for
the
when your real
sacrifice for the
girlfriend
bigger cause.
I'm asking
and I
you.
think a lot of times,
I
especially
have
last
no
year,
desires beyond fulfilling
I know
my
for me
role.
personally, I made
your
way too
role
many
wants you
sacrifices
here
for
with me.
people.
Am I the one who was at your side
It started
for 10
affecting
years?
me in ways I didn't
I
realize.
have 1,000 years
I
worth
ended
of
up
knowledge of my
actually
role. And not
oversaturating
even 1
myself.
year's knowledge of this world.
And even went into connection too.
Besides,
Or the need
what
for
would you do
connection.
if I did say I wanted to stay at the castle?
And so
Until
that's
you
why
do
you're
that,
like,
you need a royal
that's
decree
it.
just to open the damn
I'm pretty
refrigerator.
much
Even a rat
done.
wouldn't
Like,
last 2 days there.
your whole
Yeah.
thing is appreciation, right?
Appreciation and consideration.
In consideration. And so the irony about the year of the villain is that you're actually going to see who is the real villain in your squad.
Yep.
Due to those two
My
principles.
villain action is really a mirror. It's really reflecting back, like, what kind of person are you going to be?
You smell that?
Right.
I never did anything to make you be anything else other than yourself.
And you're
Exactly.
happy about that.
What's up, Shamar? How you doing?
You try spending
Happy
all
New
day
Year.
locking a windowless room, then you'll get it.
We're talking about villain
I was stuck
lifestyle,
in
man.
one for 100 years.
The villains are here.
What'd you pull me out for anyway?
Terry
yeah,
It's my fault you
Right.
lost your power.
But yeah, I
You
personally
went back,
feel that
Look, I know it
you're
sounds
definitely going to
cheesy,
see who's the real villain. I mean, case in
He'll
point,
make you a god.
you
Does
said there
that
was a lot of
intrigue
people
you?
who owe you money
Does it
and did not
matter?
bother to contribute
Sure
that
does.
income to Extra Life. And I'm not saying like they should donate, but they knew, like, they kind of revoked their word. Hey, I pay you back. They never did. So it's like,
and I let that be the thing. I say, like, at the end of the year, anybody owe me money, you can put any
There's a
price down you
reason
want at the end of the
behind
year
this world.
and put it towards a good cause.
Things only ever start to
And
exist
they chose
when
not
there's
to.
a reason for
That's
it.
why
Right.
So that's how you see me. I just made a tweet about that, actually. If y'all want to follow me, it's the Black Mr. Rogers BLK.
I was
But
wondering if, for me, that's
today I
something
just came to the
Fallen
realization,
for me, have you?
and I made a tweet about
What
it.
else is there?
It was
I
people
realize this
treat
may
you how
sound a
they
bit
show you.
contradictory
Make
now,
no mistake
but I've never
about
been
that,
big
and
on the
accept
idea
or
of
refuse the
fate.
work
So
they
even
decide to
if we
present.
only know, I don't know, 4% of what
It's
makes
like
up
people
the
will
universe,
treat you
discovering
exactly how they
maybe
think about you.
96% doesn't
Unfortunately, that is the truth. And
Neither
sometimes
does
we just don't want to
wealth,
believe it
honor,
because we didn't
influence.
think that they would even feel that way.
The
But it's
most
like,
important
if
thing
you had $1 million to give them, they would have been right. They would have been at your house at 5 in the morning.
oh, of course, like,
So
without
I'm
fail.
over that. I'm over thinking the best
What
out
kind
of
of
somebody.
story
'Cause,
are
like,
you about to write
the
for
best
us?
is you doing this. What you're showing me is this. So I have to accept
god
you
who
at this,
made me
and I
did so with
refuse
the
to
tequila
believe
in
that I need
hand.
to do this for
If
you.
he could do that,
It's not my
I
thing
can do
anymore.
anything. But what I want is simple. A future.
Well, that is interesting.
So you said, wait, people treat you how they show you? I just want to.
Yeah, people treat you how they show you. Make no mistake about that, and accept or refuse the worth they decided to present.
Happy chaos.
Happy?
So they can be showing me something, and that's how they treat me.
You're my boss.
Yep.
By
So-
action.
So my thing is, if you have something going on and they don't show up, it means that they didn't think of it as important as what they were doing. It means it wasn't as important to them. Even though they may mean well and they want the best for you, at the end of the day, if they don't show up, it's important to them. It shouldn't make you not want to do it. You should do it because it's important to you. And
Right.
That's what only should matter. But a lot of times people get stuck at the nobody came and saw me. So now they hold on to that part. But unfortunately, that's a false attachment, and that makes you your own villain. You can't learn to let go of those things. When you become trapped, in a sense.
Avalon, this is Firefly 3.
You have to let go of people not showing that when you want them to show
Avalon
up.
Clay confirming Firefly's patrol logged is complete.
I'm gonna go to the first battle.
Yeah,
because
I was looking at that and I was like, dang, like they didn't.
This is like there were 5 moments where there could have been a fight.
You're
and it just did
skipping,
not
skipping the story.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the story on my own. And
Right.
Going there.
Right, because that was ridiculous.
Right. I was like,
this straight up.
I was like, I appreciated it, but I was like, you know what? I don't deserve that.
Right.
It was getting good.
Because it was getting good. I felt like it was gonna get somewhere with that.
I was like, no.
It was pacing. It was a pacing.
They need to have a description where, hey, just so you know, you're like legit watching a movie. There ain't gonna be no gameplay. Oh, okay, cool, thanks.
I would so appreciate that.
Oh my god, you don't, man.
Well, excuse me. You won't be getting what you need.
Like, oh, dang.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks, bro.
Right.
What character do I have? I feel like so far I've been the best with the White Fang dude.
Let's see, which one did you whoop my butt on? The whale girl, you did an amazing job at. The guy with the guns, the first dude that we saw.
Bad guy?
Oh, wait, it's Leon. I think it's Leo. Leo. They call him Leo. Yeah.
Oh, Leo.
Yeah. You did a great job with him. And who was another person that you whooped me? The girl with the red hair.
Oh, I liked her. I don't think she liked me.
Shamar asks, Will, you okay?
Yeah. Well, I am mad. Because I've been dealing with a lot of people that have been very inconsiderate about my presence in their life. And I'm not trying to make it personal, but it is personal because it's like I don't do anything to really like cause controversy. So like when I'm actually like genuine about things, I get frustrated by that. So that's kind of what the whole thing about the Year of the Villains, that I'm no longer just allowing people to do what they think is right. I need to do right for myself, and if we both can be right together, then that means that I'm probably not in the right position with you. It's just that simple. And I think people don't really get to like put themselves in a healthy place for that. I think that's kind of my thing now. I'm just over the waiting for people to be right just be right. Like I don't need to wait for that. You show me. Cause I can communicate anything. It's just don't really matter.
I think the rude awakening for a lot of people is that they're going to realize some people can't come with them. They're going to have to just play catch up. And I think the Year of the Hero has showed individuals is that you can wait for somebody as long as you want. They're not going to budge. So it's like, why should you sacrifice your progress because somebody refused to move forward? So the Year of the Villain is, well, I gotta go, you know, and at that point, folks aren't responsible how one would feel about that. Like you said, Will, you are reflecting. So it's like I am pretty much reflecting what you've been putting off. You don't like it. Well, you've kind of done it to me. Obviously my words didn't really mean anything, so I have to show it with my actions for you to get the point across. So it's up to you if you want to change, but I'm not waiting. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hell, Shamar says, yes, self-worth is important, and that is absolutely true.
Right.
And maybe being a villain is I gotta show my self-worth. It's like, you know what? If obviously I am doing something wrong for you to reflect the treatment of me, so maybe I need to focus on myself and know the importance of self, and whoever is meant to stay will stay. If they go, they'll go.
I love the way you said that.
Thank you.
I love the way you said that.
Thank you.
I forget the moves. I should have done practice.
Dang.
I was like, I forget his moves. I was like, my whole mind just blinked. It was like,
because you sure as hell went ham on me.
Man, I'm mad.
Hello?
Yeah.
Let me know if this is the volume's too loud.
Oh no. Ooh.
Wow. I can't believe I just won that because I forgot all his moves. I do not remember any of his moves.
You fought well against me. Now rest.
My God.
Excellent.
Mankind.
I don't want to rematch, but I'm gonna keep this streak going and see how far I can. You know. So first of all, people don't know this, but I'm a fighting game person. So, so for me, I catch on to games fighting it fast because it's pattern, and I love patterns.
Right.
Which is why I love music so much. But like usually I like watching my opponent because I really learn by watching my opponent. So I learn my opponent more than actually fighting.
Shamar said the volume is fine. I think Will needs to turn his volume up, but that's just my personal preference. Uh-oh.
Oh.
What did she put you in?
I don't know. I've never even seen this character before, so I don't know anything about this. Like I've never. This would be a new character.
Right. Like I know we have a couple of characters we need to unlock.
I didn't want to unlock them until I got good with the ones I actually are available. So
right.
I felt a way about that. Oh wow. Oh, you can. Okay. All right, I'm learning. That character kind of plays like WILLZILLA. Wow. Yo, their projectile gun is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're playing online?
Yeah, I'm playing online. And it's like I'm doing like pretty good for somebody that doesn't play this game. But like, I'm definitely I forgot all of these moves, so I feel like it's my first day. And somehow I still won. Holy crap!
Like, not your day today, huh?
Right, not your day, baby.
You've lost is you
Not your day at all.
me.
This dude probably salty. And he level 19. Oh, he wanna go again. Okay. You want these hams? Let me have these
He's like,
hams.
I'm gonna get my win, and once I win, I'm out.
Oh, I'll be so pissed if he does that. I'm be so. You have no idea how pissed I'm gonna be when that happens.
Right, right.
Give it all you got. Speaking about villains, I'm pretty sure even this year, do you guys just think of yourselves as villains because of the past actions that have happened to you?
I did for a long time. I have people question whether or not if I was a good person, and like especially at home. So I just consider myself just a human who do things that are good and bad. Like, I'm not perfect, which I was told I need to get out of my humble mindset, but that's something that is really hard to get out of because, you know, based on how I was brought, I'm just humbled. But yeah, I considered myself a villain a long time ago, just because of people's projections of me. That I came to grips last year that I am not responsible for it. Just like, look, if you got issues with it, obviously you're pointing out stuff about yourself that you don't like, and I'm not about to go change for somebody told me to.
Back this.
Wow, I'm surprised you won that.
Right. That was not supposed to happen.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on a 3 winning streak right now. He probably want to kill me right now.
Right. He probably like broke his controller.
He gonna win this one though. Now he knows how to play. Now he knows how to play. Right. I'm so mad the day I bought silicone covers for my PS5. They come out with colored PS5 controllers. I was like, I'm so pissed. It was literally a day after I bought it, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now it's like I don't want to buy another controller because I know it'd be a waste. I'm so mad.
That damn Mercury Gatorade, man.
Did you just say Mercury Gatorade?
Mercury Gatorade, yeah, man. I'm the one. Yes, it's on. That's why communication and everything else is shitty.
No.
Gatorade.
No.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go to an astrology bender. But yeah, man, it's Mercury Gatorade, and it'll be over sometime in February.
I don't believe it, but whatever.
I'm like, if you want to know more about that, then definitely follow Washington Wellness. And I will talk about that in my live stream next Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Ding, ding, bing, bong.
Like, hello, you talking about Mercury Gatorade?
Bing, bong.
That's put ice in that? Sure can.
I was like, I wouldn't. Because that might come out as piss water. You never know. Bing, bong.
Oh, he's trying to get projectile on me. He's trying to just throw stuff at me now.
No, he butt mash. Oh man, I knew I should have went on Facebook. I saw some burrito tacos and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds funny you said that because I was literally thinking burrito pizza. I wanted that burrito pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
Wait,
yeah.
Like the actual area.
The pizza is amazing.
It's called Ola Taco. Yeah. Have you had Ola Taco? Oh man, you missing out. You missing out.
I definitely am. I'm stuck at home.
bros, you are missing me freak out. It's so good. And their chorizo queso, oh my god. Like, I don't know what they put in it, but it's so good.
I want to say it's like cilantro crack.
Yeah, I was like, should I say crack?
Cilantro crack?
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh boy.
Hola taco, and I know the dude.
Oh, I got him!
it.
Kuti Chakalia!
I'm missing out on all this like fight sesh because I'm deleting files. It must be pretty good.
It's like freaking hardcore. Like
I can't believe I'm winning right now because I really should not be winning. I'm now
like,
I'm actually now the same level he is at now.
And he probably so salty.
Oh, he done.
Like,
oh,
did you start at?
He just quit.
Oh, he quit.
He just quit. Yeah, he just quit. Yeah.
Like, I'm Philly. He won. That sucks. I was just going to
Like,
someone else.
He humbled. He got humbled.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, weren't you like level 12?
Brother. Good game. Good game, brother. All right. Well, I want to learn how to. I just want to see his move. Like, I gotta just like remember. Just want to like hold. Oh, right.
So you can be extra beastie on it.
I think this is gonna be my dude. I really do. Oh, okay.
I like how I said I was gonna make pancakes and I haven't moved.
You know, I believe in you. You know,
somebody has to.
Peach, go make them pancakes, man.
That means I have to detach the mic away from me. I don't have a wireless thing going on. That's why I haven't done it. But then again, I don't think anybody want to hear me fight in the kitchen. So.
Girl, cause you mess up a kitchen. I've never met anybody that messes up a kitchen like you. You're the only person.
Oh man, I want to tell this story.
Oh boy. No. No. No.
Intrigued.
No.
I'll tell it another time.
Yes, please.
Just tell when they go make some pancakes. You can just tell me I'm here.
No.
It'll be okay.
No, I'm alright. I'm cool.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right.
I'm okay.
I'm cool.
I'm alright.
Like, I've been better at it. I just.
Well, you're doing whatever you can.
She is not having it. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, the stories we'll never know.
Okay. I hope I didn't touch your nerve.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you touched 5 nerves.
Oh my god.
Like that's something I'm trying to learn this year, is to be a lot more mindful. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, man, I swear, because there's a friend that told me like, yeah, you might just have autism. Huh?
What?
Like,
right, like they cannot medically diagnose you with that.
Well, you know, people are medically diagnosing people with mental health disorders, so at this point,
all the time,
you know, it's like you don't go like, oh yeah, your arm's definitely broken. It's like, no, like,
right?
That's what that sounds like to me.
Right.
It's just like, you might want to get that checked out because I believe you are autistic and just have been diagnosed. And I'm like, sure, my parents would have thought I was crazy or something. Well, maybe not crazy, or something was wrong with me. And just like, that might be it. But I've learned that I've made a lot of mistakes by trying to joke and then trying to at least talk and elaborate myself, and I'd be like, oh man, let me just be mindful of my words.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Well,
society.
that it just.
So instead of
My thing
reflecting
about
on
that though
themselves, they blame
is
the
that
beast, heaven, or hell.
it just stems with you're not responsible for how they feel or they choose not to understand you.
Versus
Like I had suppressed myself for years so that people can just shut up, to the point where I'm just hiding in the dark. And even though I like it there because it's safe, but I gotta step out of my comfort zone because that's actually messing me up by staying put where I'm comfortable at. And I've been called out from a few people who have said that, and I'm like, yeah, you're correct, you're right. So, you know, my thing is half at it. As long as you're not harming yourself and others, you're not doing it intentionally, then you're fine. It's just like the whole spiel, like, hell, this is adult stream, so whatever. But it's like the whole spiel where people have their own personal opinion about whatever comedian you watch that you're being funny. And it's like, well, I'm not responsible for how you feel. And if you want to, you know, sever the connection over somebody who I deem as funny and not taking anything personal, then you just weren't meant to be in my life. Like, at that point, you're going to always have a problem with anybody with any little thing that they do. And that's a you thing than a me thing. You know?
Doesn't that like paint the picture? Doesn't that kind of like paint the picture in someone's mind that you can also be the villain because you said certain things?
Challenge me again whenever you like.
And I think that's my thing is that we villainize so many people that aren't even villains, and that's the problem.
You said we villainized so many, and then you got cut off.
We villainize so many people that aren't even really villains. It's crazy.
Right.
I knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
that's so strange until you learn later, like, oh, they were really just trying to help out.
Or they're just trying to give boundaries, and I didn't respect that.
Right.
If it's just the title, you can keep
That's also another thing I'm trying to learn this year too. To start noticing, like I am terrible with boundaries.
I think you're fine with it. Like, in my opinion, from experience.
I'd say I'm okay, but there's a point where there's this like codependency that I have attached to it, and I realized last year with friends, I'm just like, oh, so calling people too much is kind of like, like, okay, shouldn't do that. And people started doing it to me, and I'm super busy, and I'm trying to finish projects or organize or manage. You start getting all these interruptions. My parents started doing it too, but I just realized I don't place boundaries. I don't know how to place boundaries. So what am I supposed to do?
I think you did fine with me. Like, I know, I think in December when I called you, say, hey, can I call you back? I'm about to do such and such. I was like, oh, no worries. I didn't have an issue with it. I didn't say F you and all this other stuff. I didn't say all that. I'm like, you got stuff to do.
They just like, yeah, it's like that. It came to a point where I just like, I wanted to check up on you. Like, I like checking up on people because I don't know whether or not I'm like I'm.
Mankind
this is personally me. Is that like, I don't know if like the more I lose like conversational flow of connection with someone, I feel like I lost them as a person and a friend. That's just personal. I just try to call them like every single day, and I realize sometimes, like when you get to see the person, like an actual person, you be like, oh, that energy never left. It's just most times people do get really like too busy and too tired to actually connect someone.
Again, Leo, once more.
Yeah, it'd just be like, hey man, are you okay? I know you've been trying to call me and all, but I've been so super busy working at this factory for like 10 hours. Are you angry at me? Maybe.
Why you say it like that? Maybe.
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 A little.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too mad, but I'm a little like disappointed and disheartened that you didn't even call me. You know? Did you even send me a postcard this week? I really tried my best. Well, whatever. Call me when you get a chance, okay?
Right.
Cry me it's nothing.
Yeah. I got whooped.
Challenge me again.
Yeah. See, that's how. See, this person's actually really good because they actually are connecting stuff. See, this is. That's how I know I gotta keep practicing. Cause I'll play someone that he changes combos together.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
You only learn from experience.
Yeah, I try to check on people often, but when I check on people, it's like I need you to really like have a reason to be checked on because some people just talk because some people I know just talk because they want to talk and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's it. And it's like, come on now.
Leo, duel 1. Let's rock.
I like just to talk, to like to entertain, kind of.
Well, yeah, like you'll have some people be like, well, I got a long drive and I'm kind of bored. Let me just talk to this person to kill time. That's it. Not really checking to see how you're doing, or it's something they want to complain about. And then a lot of people, including myself, like I will admit I am a terrible communicator. A lot of people are terrible due to whatever personal reason why they're terrible communicators.
In my element.
Me, I need to learn how to balance because in my younger days, I didn't give anybody boundaries, and I didn't realize how annoying I was until it really dawned on me when they'd be like, "Hey, LaShante's on the phone. Tell her, call her back." And then the parent tried to like try to hide what their kid said. So when that happened, I was like, oh well, I figure we'll have people call me and see what's going on. Like I'm open for it, but I also need to reciprocate that too. Like even with there'll be days where I will go MIA or I just don't feel like talking. It's okay to let people know, hey, I don't want to talk for a while. Sorry, I'm just nothing personal. I need to just be in my corner. Just it's something like that. It doesn't take much to do that. I got called out for it and I was like, all right, respect. I actually care about this person. I will, not just do the best, just be the best. And I'll just do it because I do care and value the friendship and the connection. And I think a lot of people want that, but they don't know how to execute it because, a lot of people around our age, we're in our 30s, some of them late 20s, they're already set in their ways. And it's like, well, people change. You can change today if you wanted to. You can be better if you want to. As much as you can doom scroll, watching whatever on TikTok or whatever, you can just take time out of your day. I even told a friend of mine that, sometimes I have to set a reminder to hit up some people because I be busy myself. I do a lot of crap just so I can try to earn a sustainable living. And so like, oh, such and such sent you a message, respond to them. Like they the one went out of their way to check up on you. So why can't you be considerate and give them the same courtesy, But yeah, a lot of people are just terrible at communication.
That's how I felt last year. And it just in the sense of like texting or making phone calls. It's like when you talk in person, that's just like I can feel it's present.
Yeah.
When you talk to someone long distance or you try to, it's like you just even I'm going. No, my bad. I'm paying attention to something else. Like, see, you try to be like when you're in a crowd of people, you just feel presence. Like it's nervous, it's scary, but when you just start talking and you start asking questions, you're like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. I don't know how to add I don't know how to add value to the conversation, but at least I can listen and be present there. Like sometimes you really don't even have to talk. You just have to just be present. You're like, I hope that person was listening. Hope they got something out of it.
And that's where you need to read the room. Like,
yeah, a lot of people don't read the room though.
They really don't.
That's one of
Yeah, I am horrible at that. I am horrible to a point where I'm just like, I can understand tone. I just can't understand. I can understand tone to an extent. I just can't understand. I want to say, I think I just can't understand what I'm settling into when I walk in the door. Like,
right.
I never know because someone can't tell me, but you can just tell, like sometimes it'll just observing someone's like movement, the patterns of how they sit on the table, even little finger pricks is that like, I think they're very serious. And sometimes even if someone is serious, they'd be like, I want some laughter in here. Come on. I want some laughter. Make me laugh. And like, so you want me to entertain? Yes. I've been cranky ever since this morning, and I need someone to make me laugh. Does your wife love you? I don't know.
Damn. Does your you went straight to does your wife love you? Like, right?
You know, it's like you gotta read the room.
Right.
Pacing in the conversation.
Like me is sometimes my like public, like I'll be in public, I'll be friendly, and I'll just be nice, and that's just me in nature. I accept that. I can be like that. I guess I can accept that. Like I can talk to someone and be open and freeing. I've learned that over time, but there will be times where someone look at me. I don't know if it's just me or Clevelanders do this on a daily basis. They'll just look at me like, who are you? Why are you in my presence? Why are you happy? Why are you smiling at me?
Like,
I don't know.
What your happy ass want?
I'd be like, I'm just happy to say hi. And like, there ain't nothing to be happy for. And then I start reading after that articles about Cleveland. I'm just like, we are the most miserable city, aren't we?
I think we're in the top 5.
God, dude, I just go like, this needs to change because this is not great. This is not great at all.
Whoa, Will, wait a minute. This dude is level 70.
I'm about to die.
Oh
God.
Strong it out.
Yikes. I might go to this event. I gotta see how far it is.
Yeah, reading a room is like difficult.
Yeah, I stopped reading rooms. I started reading myself. I used to read rooms really well, but then I realized that if I want things to happen, I have to learn to know myself before I enter a room and understand why I'm changing myself in the room because of other people.
Is that kind of like masking?
No, because you understand who you need to be. One second, I'm looking at my bubbles. 1 second.
Hold on, let me get this ass.
It's a real thing out here.
It is like, I mean, you're doing good. Oh, that is super far. Oh my God. another.
Why didn't my move work? I hit him first. Ah!
Oh!
You didn't input
Damn.
that.
I was actually
Damn.
pretty close. I was actually
Right,
pretty
you
close to the
were.
other dude.
Right. Jeez.
Oh god. Oh my. I gotta figure out this. God! I gotta figure out how to do this special.
Ooh!
My butt. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Oh my gosh! Like this dude is not giving you any room to breathe.
It seems we've both gotten
You
stronger.
better block. You better start blocking hard.
Oh, I blocked. He even
He
grabbed
trying.
me. He tried to block and he grabbed me.
Right. That's the funny part. Like he tried.
Did you just get the game?
Yeah, I've only played it like 4 times.
Ah, okay. Because I'd be, if I were you, I'd just be like, I'm going to training mode. I'm getting one of my friends to help me.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had somebody to train with because that'd be nice. But I'm gonna I'm definitely. I think I'm gonna choose this dude as my main, and then learn the other people. But I gotta like get comfortable with somebody, you know. There ain't nobody. There's nobody in this thing.
I'm like, why is it so empty?
Right. Well, I think this is a good time for me to stop the stream. Or what I'll do is I'll go to training mode and start training, because Lord knows I need it. Maybe I'll go to training mode. Yeah, let's do a little bit of training for the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
See what happens from there. Yeah, so I think today I was very bored and I got a lot of stuff done. It was really hard to like accept that tutorial or training. I'll do training. You know, for me it was just really about like putting myself in a positive atmosphere, because I'm a very positive person. So it's weird when people try to like challenge my natural state of peace. Weird. Cause like I don't do anything. So why are you fighting me? That doesn't make sense.
Busting my chops.
Yeah, it's like I don't. And for me, it's like I don't ask for anything of anybody other than being honest, authentic with me. But that's asking a lot, because people that don't act honest with themselves, you can't ask them to be honest with you if they can't be honest with themselves.
Right.
That's interesting. I've never heard of that before. Hello?
Yeah.
Really? No, listening.
Oh, no. I thought like it cut off, and I'm like, oh no.
No, his mic do that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why my mic does that. I think it's because I have the noise gate so high on the mic that it does that.
Yeah, man, I just usually think that's like, oh no, oh god, these guys. But is it just, I don't know, I experienced this once at Gamer Haven, if you don't mind me talking about it.
Oh, go ahead.
It was just like, you have such, like, I was just gonna say, Will, you have such a very, like, energetic energy that I just feel like sometimes it's kind of hard to be like, should I have the same energy with him, or is he just, nah, never mind.
Really?
Yeah, like
yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Is it like
Oh,
is it
no, I
like,
was gonna say he drunk it.
explosive or what? Like,
It's explosive, but it's like an aggressive tiger at points. Aggressive tiger or a lion. That's how I would describe it. And I just go like, I don't. It's not like I don't want to mess with it. It's just like, ooh, I feel like, because what I'm afraid of most of the time is starting conflict because I can go a bit of the extreme. And be like, if I go and be myself, then it's just like, oh, I'm scaring people. Never mind. Let me go like everyone else. But I remember a time when we were at Gatorade with the whole controller spiel, and I was just like, oh, okay. He's just more direct. I'll just let him do his thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna mess with him. I just don't know anything about controllers.
oh yeah, I'm the kind where like I don't really I don't act shy with people that are around me, because my thing is like the more someone's shy with me, the more it means that in the future they're gonna be probably not on the same pace as me in the future. So if I wait for someone to have to like warm up, I probably won't waste my time, because it means that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with like warming up to somebody. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Right.
But the problem for me is the pace that I go. I don't let my pace be changed because of other people. I've learned that if I wait for people to be who they need to be, if I wait too long, what they end up doing is actually stopping things that you actually want to grow in.
That's awesome.
I have a pace that I live by, and if you can't follow that pace, it'll feel really like disconnected.
Right.
And some people go well. Some people jump right on and trust it. Some people question it a lot, and then they make it a lot harder for things to happen. And I'm okay with anybody doing their style, but my thing is if I have a dream and a purpose and objective, I don't like that being challenged. So it's like, if you have something better, then put it in before I lose interest. Because time is money.
Right.
So like, and time is productivity. So like, if it's not goal oriented, I have a huge problem with that.
Okay.
But yeah, I can come off very aggressive to people, just because I'm in my own joy, I'm in my own energy. I've learned like kind of like how you said, like when I'm in a room, it's like I'm not worried about who's in the room. I'm more concerned with how I feel about what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I would just go like, oh, so he's just pretty much himself. That's just him. Done.
Because and some people see it, but not everybody sees it. But there are some moments where like I'm extremely quiet. Like people that I trust, I'm extremely quiet with. So if I'm ever quiet around you, it's because I actually trust your presence with me.
Right.
Okay, so it's not just the other way around. Like I don't trust you, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm kind of angry, kind of moment.
No, if I'm angry about something, I immediately say what's wrong, like in the moment it's actually happening. And then
like if it bothers you.
Yeah, like if I say like, hey, the way you're talking to me on my stream right now, I really don't appreciate. What do you think we should do to fix it? And I'll really sit there and think about it, and I'll listen to you. But if I get an attitude the entire time of the stream and you don't say anything, then I'm more like, on to the next.
Right, I'm out.
I'm not holding space. I don't hold space for non-decisive things. I don't.
Alright. This about to be the discovery of a lifetime. About to factory reset my iPad.
Oh God.
Right.
Sounds terrible.
I don't want to.
I mean, do
That
you
sounds
have a
terrible.
Dropbox to store
Right.
everything in?
I have a Google Drive. It's like I bought my apps and all that stuff. It's just like you don't want nothing to happen. I don't expect it to be like just my app. It's like, so you mean I can't re-download this? Yeah. So you got that? Yeah. But it's just that I'm about to have faith with this one. I pretty much transfer everything to my iCloud, to my Google Drive. This should be fun. This should be fun. Hopefully.
Yeah. That Mercury Gatorade,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh, come on.
It is.
Oh
like
my
I'm
God.
telling you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna make y'all believe. I will make y'all believe.
You can. But I'd be like this. I don't know, Pete.
No, I'm gonna point out every damn pattern that I notice every time this stuff happens. You're gonna see.
Mercury. Oh.
Mercury retrograde, but we call it Mercury Gatorade.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The next thing, if Unity gets sponsored by Mountain Dew, I'm just gonna start making like Mountain Dew jokes.
I would hope so. I would hope they do. We want Pringles, so we want Pringles.
I want sponsored by Pringles really bad. Like that's
Funny
the goal.
enough.
Like that's how I know I made it. I made Pringles sponsored.
What? Really?
I really want sponsored.
It's scorching.
They're flaming hot ones? Oh god. Yes.
They have flaming hot Pringles?
Yeah, they're called scorched. I think.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was called. They didn't call it hot flaming Pringles.
Well, they should call it flaming hot. If they did, okay, so yeah, they have scorching. If they have flaming hot, that's it. Like, forget my diet. I'm sorry. I have to eat it. I have to eat it.
You betray
it's mine.
your stomach. You betray your stomach.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Like, what are you doing? We're on a diet. We're on a keto diet, and you're just gonna feel like you sorry.
I'm like, you're gonna throw it away? Yeah, I'm gonna have me a can a week. Leave me alone.
A can of wheat.
Yeah, a can a week.
Look here. If you eat that, I become the villain of the story. Please.
Oh yeah, well, my stomach would not like that.
You can't do this. You can't do this to me.
It was delicious.
Like, if you do this to me, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a very spicy meat bug problem.
Ouch, my fanny.
I don't know. That's how I feel about like fries and fries. I blame my parents. Cause now they tell me like, boy, you gotta stay off that stop. And like, you won't ever stop me.
Like it's good. It's good.
They're like, you must stop to become a better black man. No.
Okay. I think I figured him out again.
Wait, who are you playing with?
I'm doing training mode with Leo.
Yeah.
I remember his moves again.
You want to redeem yourself?
I do.
For the streaming.
What'd you say?
I said, you should.
Yeah. But then the problem is if I do bad and like go back on it, it means I get worse.
Oh.
So I'm a little hesitant on this.
I don't know.
Alright. It's just time to have a beautiful day. Time to delete everything.
Alright, I feel confident about this now. Alright, I'll do one more battle. We'll have to play, Peacha.
Yes, we do. My laptop is in my bag.
Network.
I tried signing up for a psychic fair expo. They talking about $300 something for a table, and I said, "She, I'm okay."
There must be some pretty amazing people there.
Right. Cause I know how to I would know exactly how to dress, and it would be cool.
I think that's the kind of place you should go.
Right. Cause I'm like, I got the shirts. I'm waiting for the bracelets to come. I have pretty much everything that will help me make some money, and you know, try to make over the booth cost. And then get my name out there. Plus, like, I will be able to sell your reset deck too.
Yeah, that's kind of place I would. What I'm saying, like, that's the kind of place I would join.
Come on. Come on.
I have to wait.
We have Matthew in the house. He says, "Can the newcomer get an idea what's happening?"
Yeah, tell him the dealio.
All right, Matthew.
We call him Cool Matt.
Cool Matt. All right, we're gonna call him Cool Daddy Matt. I like that.
That actually works.
Cool Daddy Matt. Yeah, that's worse. No.
no. I said that's great. That's great.
Oh, okay, I thought you said that's worse. I'm gonna say, oh. Tell them about what ViewUnity is and what we're doing.
What ViewUnity is, what we're talking about tonight or today.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen and other human beings, what's happening? We are ViewUnity Gaming. We are actually an Inc. We found out we are an Inc. and not an LLC since last year, so that was pretty funny. But anyways, we are a nonprofit organization, and we're all about content creations. So if anybody wants to join in to help get their business set up, their content, we would love to talk to you. We would love to have you on stream. We very much appreciate you. The cool thing about ViewUnity Gaming is that we give people the opportunity to be themselves, because we do live in a society where that's not really allowed. So if you have anything that you feel that you think is interesting about yourself, we would love to hear about it. Another awesome thing about ViewUnity Gaming is that we do what we do in the name of children. We are affiliated with Extra Life as well as the Gory Gang to help raise money for children to come home. So Extra Life is affiliated with the Children's Miracle Network, and our hospital of choice is the Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio. And this year for ViewUnity Gaming, we decided to be the villain in 2022. Last year we were the hero, and we realized that the hero does a lot of sacrificing and it isn't quite appreciated. So now in the year of the villain, we are definitely going all out. Doesn't mean that we're out here about to burn the establishment or anything like that, but we consider the year of the villain is putting yourself first, considering that many people villainize individuals who do that. So, Cool Daddy Matt, what is your opinion about what a villain is?
Yes. Don't get sweaty now. I need to hear it.
Right, we want to know.
Right. No pressure.
No
Put
pressure.
yourself, put yourself
No pressure.
first,
Just
man.
no pressure. Just answers.
So yes, we want to know what does it mean to be a villain to you? Anybody else says, a villain.
Hold on, I'll be right
He
back.
said villains ain't right in the head. Fair enough. You know?
Wait. No, I'm not letting them off the hook. F that. So I didn't understand that. Villains are more than just wrong in the head. The causation of a villain has to be for a reason, right? Because heroes are forged in darkness. So, what is the villain truly in this universe? Is it truly adversarial?
He says there are distinctions between anti-heroes and villains.
Why do you think? How do you sympathize with the anti-hero, but then not sympathize for a villain? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
He said anti-heroes are heads I can sympathize with. So it would be like Punisher.
Yeah. Or like Deadpool. Or honestly, I think Wolverine should be an anti-villain.
Anti-hero?
Yeah.
He technically is, though, right? I mean,
no, they paint him as like a very dark hero. I guess in the Marvel universe, he's like you're a hero, but you still kill people. But how people define a hero is quite different because you can be punishing your patriarchy and still have heroic like goals or morals, but at the end of the day, I think heroes are just about like justice or law. That's how I see it.
It's an interesting point of view. Cool Daddy Matt said the manifestation of both their moral codes is where the fork in the road happens.
I'm lying down. That's all. Slap.
So it's like, the way.
So moral codes. But my thing is going from so if a hero always says, oh, okay, I'll turn it down. 1 second. I'm gonna turn it down right now. I'm gonna turn it all the way down. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about this.
Oh yeah.
So I need to hear this.
He said I'm on it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. Let's see here. Where are my settings at? There we go. Yeah. So this is my thing. Sound effects. That was probably a lot. Yeah, I get that. All right, so this is my thing. There it goes. That should be a lot better. This is my thing. Many heroes. Many heroes are made to become this way. Like a lot of villains would be heroes if things were truly genuine. Usually, if we're talking about moral issues, a lot of villains are created because of the immoral society that's placed upon them, and they choose the quote-unquote immoral action because of typically the broken society, and heroes enforce that broken system out of the sake of justice. And as we've all known, justice isn't always that just, and so if someone tries to express or challenge that makes them a villain. But in this sense, for ViewUnity, what we're doing is we're following the year of the villain. We're going against the grain of what people think should be the right thing, because a lot of people get used as a result of that. What do you think?
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1.
He says, think you wrong. Okay, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
He was like, I got that fire for you. Check this out.
Right. Let me have it.
I see.
Ridiculous.
Interesting. Let's see more of that. Duel 2. Let's rock. Counter. I see. Counter.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, excuse me.
I see you. Counter.
Ridiculous.
I see. Now that positive bonus. Counter.
Sumiyuki.
Burst counter.
All right. So he says, as a utilitarian myself, killing someone or committing harm more broadly is worthy once you consider the outcomes and effects. Villains conventionally want the world to burn. There's no utility, in that. So will we be considered the anti-hero, Will?
Well, that's the thing. So we would consider the villains at first to people, simply because we're not doing what people want. So a lot of times a villain is based upon what people think is immoral.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
So what happened so far? I missed out a lot.
Oh no, we were discussing would we be considered the anti-hero or the villain.
Well, that depends what's your motive. See, I think Here, I think everybody has motives. So for me, a villain, a hero, anti-hero, they all have motives. And how you think it morally depends on if it's villainous or not.
Duel 1.
So, you know, what's your motive? Because some people agree with villains. Like, people think Killmonger wasn't a villain. They think,
right.
Nah, he's straight up the antagonist of this story. However, it's pain.
Matt says Will couldn't be a villain on his worst day at his best Joker moment. Just ain't in him. It ain't in him.
I'd be trying though. I think I'd be a good villain because I'm so just about everything. Like, I do believe in the justice. No, a lot. I do.
You'd be like, yes. I couldn't see Will as a villain. Maybe a vigilante, but not a villain.
Duel 2.
If I was a villain, I'd be like a I don't know, I'd be a Doom situation.
I could definitely see you just like pretty much an anti-hero, more on the hero side, but just be like, yeah, I do dirty things too. That don't mean I'm perfect. And maybe sometimes I can see Peach play as a villain.
Why?
because of how you are sometimes.
How angry I am.
Yeah.
That is just so therapeutic to me.
I can see you as a villain, and I just be like, it's a playful one though. It's not like one of those it's not like one of those villains like I have a darker motive. I just want to have fun and be mad all the time, kind of villain.
Oh no, I think I would be neutral, but catch me on a bad day if I'm on the road and someone pissed me off in the car. The villain in me would just flip their car over.
I feel
like that's how far I would go.
I feel like I have no choice but to be the villain at the end.
Yeah.
I think for me to be the villain, like I would have to be like, you gave me no choice. This is what I have to be.
Right. Right. Like I tried. I gave you options and you didn't like neither, so you got the worst one.
Right. It's like you put me in this. Like you made me this way, and that would be like my villain thing, and I wouldn't be able to like get rid of that feeling.
Right.
Like look what you made me do. It wasn't my choice.
Like you made me do this, mother sucker. Matthew, yep, mother sucker. Matthew said Killmonger is an anti-hero, or at least he was until all of his marking all of his kills indicated a bloodlust, indicating to me that he just wants to see the world reflect his emotional and mental well-being, that being destroyed.
Isn't that anyone with mental illness and depression?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
No, not at all.
I don't know. We're thinking.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you. What do you think your motive would be? My motive would be like, you gave me no choice. That's why I go villains, because like I try to do everything and you gave me no choice. So it's like now I'm gonna have to have you see the opposite way. It reminds me of the movie. Have you seen the movie Law Abiding Citizen with Jamie Foxx and I think his name was Jared something. He was the dude on 300. I forget his name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw it one time.
Yeah, like he wasn't a bad dude. He just was somebody that was like he was just somebody that was like, since you want to put in your hands, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. And I love that about him. And like he wasn't a bad dude. He was like, there's nobody want to do anything about it. It's my turn to do it all. And he's like, why won't you all see? And it's just like, Jesus, kind of almost Thanos-ish. Where it's like he was like, yo, I just want to make this world different. It's like, no, that wasn't right. Genocide is completely not right whatsoever. But it's also like he saw what was wrong with it, but he also could have done something different. He just didn't. He just saw death as an option. With me, it's more like you gave me no options left to make it right. So now I just got to show you why it's wrong. And let me show you why. And I'm more principle based anyway. So all my stuff would be based on breaking rules because of principle.
If I was the villain, it would be like everyone lost hope in me, and for some reason I feel like I had to do what's best for you in order to prove that you missed out on something. It's so worth and special that you didn't give me no type of worth or value for me to believe what I was trying to achieve, and you downplayed.
I see.
I tell you what, a lot of people turn into a villain. Oof, I'm hiding.
Yeah.
I do what I do best. Hide.
Yo, I beat him.
I'm
I
hiding.
beat him.
Only
I beat
two
him.
things in this
Yes.
world are insurmountable.
Now you can end the stream. You got your victory.
You're right. I was like, I didn't know. I lost like 4 times this dude. So I was like, no, I need to, you know.
I couldn't. That'd be funny if someone say like, "Hey man, I see you as the villain." Like, I don't know, man. I don't got the heart.
I'm a broken villain. Like you break me.
Oh yeah, somebody have to definitely take you to that limit. Thank you for stopping by, Matt. He says, I gotta feed my daughter. Miss you, man. It was a pleasure giving you the L.
No, you're not. We're going back. You're gonna come back on this chat. I'm getting you in this stream. I'm getting you in this stream, and we're gonna be talking about this, and we're going back and forth. I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
He's like, I ain't about to be hold like that.
I'm not. Nah, you ain't getting me. Nah, we getting this. I'm getting him. All right, View Stars Coast to Coast, Post to Post. I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning in, being able to chat with us today. It's a pleasure to be with good people and good times and good things. A lot of us don't get chances to do that. And most importantly, it's important to know that good conversation and friends and the power of friendship is very important. So make sure that you're a good friend to those and they can be a good friend to you. And as always, royalty, baby. Good night.